Good morning. This is Michael Blisman from Hughes Solutions, and this is my world in one take. Been doing some topics about leadership lately. Had some marketing nuggets before. Leadership's important because I think the first thing we have to do is learn how to lead ourselves. One of the things I've kind of figured out, it took me a long time actually, is just the power of having a really clear goal or intention, if you will, and committing that in some physical way. So for me, I have what I call a magic notebook, and I've kind of trained myself that anything I write in that notebook is gonna come to pass. I'm not exactly sure how sometimes, but the act of me writing it out clearly, it clarifies my thinking, it clarifies my intention, and I truly believe it's going to happen. And so far, it's worked out really well. It doesn't mean you're going to put ridiculous things in there or things you don't believe are possible, but anything you do in there, put in there, you have an intention and you have a plan for it. There's one time there was some challenges with a situation. I was trying to bring an employee, who was a contract employee, on, and she was actually a subcontractor through like 2 levels of agency, 2 levels removed from being a full-time employee. And I was basically told there was no way that it was going to happen because you'd have to have 2 releases from the contract. We wanted to bring her on as a full-time employee. And I remember saying I was going to pursue this and having a one-on-one meeting with her. And she said, well, Mike, I'm not sure about, it doesn't seem like it's likely or possible. I really appreciate the thought, but, yada, 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 I don't see it happening. And I just looked at her and I said, no, it's going to happen. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's going to happen because I wrote it in my notebook. Now, the look on her face was priceless. I'll always remember that, because it was like this disbelief, like, did he actually just say that, and is he crazy? Funny part is, if you fast forward, and I wasn't really measuring the time, we'll call it 6 or 7 months, a series of events, leadership at my company, pulling out all the stops, having very candid conversations with our vendors. It actually did happen. It came to pass. It just took a little bit longer than anybody would have thought, perhaps, but it did come to pass. And I only share that not because it's something special about me or anything, but just the power of writing down your intention and what you want to happen, and then staying loosely focused on that. You're taking action, when it's appropriate. You're engaging the right people who can help you. But I think it's because you've written that down, you start seeing the things that come into your world that could help you achieve that goal. You have this awareness, and you're looking for the things that are going to drive it forward. So I guess the too long didn't read it version of this conversation is, take a few minutes each day and write down the things that you want to have, the outcomes in your life. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, but what do you actually want? Get really clear on that, and maybe even why you want it, or what it will feel like when you have it, or what are the good things that'll come from it. That simple thing right there will open up your eyes to daily events and occurrences, new people that show up in your life who could probably help you in some way to achieve that goal. Anyways, with that, I'm going to say it's time to get off your phone and get to work. And please check out the description below. I've got some links to my client, Greg at Go Transit. They handle all your transport needs. Have a great day.